Hi, it's Linda Brett-Kell with Attract Deliberately, and I'm here with my good friend Layne in her art studio. And the name of her business is
Empower
Art, and she has a vast array of art. She does watercolor,
acrylic, a little bit of oil.
Just a little bit of everything, and she's going to tell us about her business because she can certainly do it better than I can. And the other great thing is she uses and practices the law of attraction in her personal life as well as in her business to build her business. And so she's going to share some of those thoughts with us too today. So first, just tell us about your artwork and what you do, and maybe where in Wilmington some of the people that will see this could find your artwork.
Okay. First of all, I'll tell you where you can find some of my artwork. I'll go from the back forward. There's a little wonderful shop called Artful Living down on
Cape Fear Boulevard.
Cape Fear Boulevard, who has all artists that are local. Anything from three-dimensional to just wonderful, wonderful place to go visit. And they also have places that you can go and take classes upstairs. So
they do.
Lovely studio.
And that's in
some of my work
Carolina
is there.
Beach, right?
It's in Carolina Beach, right?
Okay.
Down by the Ferris wheel. That's how I remember it.
Yeah.
And a lot. In doing the artwork that I put in that little studio, I centered it on the beach artwork because I'm from New York. And I used to come down and visit Carolina Beach when my kids were really small, and I loved it. And so I started painting so that I could take a little piece of
how nice, yeah.
the beach back with me.
Excellent.
So this is one of the pieces.
Oh, I love that, yeah.
It's a watercolor, and it's actually Cary Beach. So I would sit and I love the beach, and I wanted so much to stay, but I couldn't. I went back to New York, but I took my pieces with me. So these are there. Here's one, and this is the first piece that I did.
Oh, I love, you know me, I love that with the little flip-flop.
I do right in my work.
Yeah, that's one of my favorites. All right.
So these are available down there, as well as some other really wonderful work by other area artists.
Now, it seems to me, and I could be wrong, but I think that you told me you also, people maybe have commissioned you to do some special pieces. So tell me about that and how people could get in touch with you for that.
They can get in touch with me by my phone number, and I have an email. I don't have a website yet, but that'll be coming. I can give you my email at the end, so that you can reach me that way. My phone number.
All right, excellent.
I've been commissioned to do all kinds of work, special, but maybe a picture of the home or artwork. There's a piece right over here of my son.
Oh,
just a picture of him, which is really interesting. When I was working with Law of Attraction, one of the things that I was doing was really working on envisioning my absolute best for someone. And in doing that for my son, he lives in New York, I would sit and close my eyes and send good thoughts to him. I would think about all the things I would want to happen to him that were beautiful and wonderful.
Yeah, exactly.
In doing that, I actually had like a vision or an image. And I painted the image in order for me to, as I look at the image, it reminds me of all those good things, all those wishes that are going out to him. And it sort of embodies it. So then when I look at it,
puts you in a good place too.
It does.
Thinking about
when I look at it, I just get this wonderful sense of love and compassion and goodness towards him. And I feel like I'm sending that vibe out. And so I commission portraits. Anything somebody really wants to remember.
And tell us all the mediums, and I'm not into art, so is that a good thing to say?
Yeah, medium's fine.
The mediums that you use in your art.
Well, this is, is he being able to see?
Yeah.
Follow me.
Cameraman, follow.
Yeah. This is actually all of these nudes on the wall, on this side of the wall, were done at Cameron Art Museum. They have a group of people get together, and anybody can come and bring their media. And we do life drawing. So there's a nude model, and it's a 2-hour class, very free form. So this was a piece that I started there, and then I turned it. I'm working on turning it into a painting. So this is paper. This is charcoal. There's a little bit of crepe in there, and then acrylic, and also some oil. So
Oh, okay, just
kind of
a little bit of everything.
yeah, on canvas.
Excellent.
And this piece right here is when just this summer I opened up my studio, and I decided and made a commitment as I went through some of those clarity and contrast sheets.
Yay,
You know, what do you want?
Wonderful tool.
Right,
Exactly.
right. So I knew I didn't have a place to paint, and I wanted a place to paint. And so I did some research, kept talking to people, and decided that I was just going to take one of my rooms
Yeah.
and make
you've
it
done
into
a great job.
a
yeah.
place where I could paint if I needed to.
Yeah.
And this is actually it's a vehicle where I can write before I paint, because I often get stuck. If I haven't painted in a while, I'm an educator as well, so sometimes I don't get a chance to paint for a long time. So if I get before the canvas and I'm just kind of stuck, like we all get,
Right, right. That's good.
that's how I started.
Yeah.
I start writing on canvas. So it's
Okay.
kind of a blend of the
Exactly.
two. A very
And put your
compassionate
focus
way
where
to
it
get
needs to be.
to get through that.
Yeah.
And so then it turns into paintings, and then once I get on the canvas, then I'm not so scared anymore. I
Yeah.
can move into a painting.
Yeah.
So that tells you a little bit.
One of the things that she mentioned that is so, what we should really start with, step one of law of attraction, is doing a clarity through contrast. So it's just excellent that that's where you start, and then your focus moves. Well, tell us now how we can get in touch with you, and
So my phone number,
Yeah.
as I said, I don't have a website yet, but this is helping me.
yes.
You being here and doing this helps me to realize that I'm a real entity.
Yes, you
I
are.
exist.
Real. Yeah.
So a website where you can see the work would be the next step. It's 910-232-4756. That's my phone number. And my email is Layne, Laynek, Clark, Clark, @gmail.com. So if you email me, we can begin to talk about the vibe, the upper
Exactly,
vibe.
exactly. Well, thank you so much.
welcome.
Thank you,
Thank
Layne. Remember, Empower Art, Layne Clark, and we are hoping that you have a magnificent day. And remember, it's very important. You're going to get what you focus on, so make it magnificent.